Well, on a day where there's no MLB, no NFL, Evan, we still have a lot on the slate that we can do. WNBA final start. We have 5 college football games. It's a better day than most people realize.
Right? We're always going to find something. A lot of good college football tonight.
We definitely will be talking about these games and a little bit about the WNBA. So let's dive right into it. Yesterday in the VIP, again, we're testing out, different types of max bets. Unfortunately, one-on-one, our straight bet of the Guardians did not hit. That was a frustrating game to watch because they had their opportunities.
Yeah, it absolutely was. They got away from them late, but their luck ran out. They were playing so good for so long, and it's time. Tigers were a better team all the season, I believe.
Completely agree, and it seemed like the Guardians could carry that momentum, and they, like you said, their luck ran out there. However, so now we're 1-1 on our straight bets on the month, and that's one half of the test phase. Our other half is these alt slips, max 3-unit alt slip, 49ers plus 14.5. That was as free as you could get. And
Absolutely.
Rams, 49ers under 50.5. They tried to make it a little scary,
Yeah, the fumble on the goal line saved us.
but we cashed that. So we are now 2-0 on alt slips, and 1-1 on straight bets, and we have 2 more coming for everybody today. So if you guys want to get on the test phase, use code takes 80% off 1 month of the VIP. It makes it $10 for the entire month of October.
Yeah, you can't beat that. Best discount we've ever done.
100%, and it's a fun time. We're gonna see in a couple weeks like which one's pulling away. Hopefully, we're incredibly high hit rates on both strategies, but we're trying to figure out what the most profitable way is for everybody so that we can then deliver you guys profitable bets every single day of the week.
Absolutely.
So let's go into, we're going to skip over no better line today. That was one of the most frustrating slips ever. We were 5 of 5 going into the fourth quarter with McCaffrey. He has a great fourth quarter there, receiving yards prop, and he hits the over. We had the under there. And to me, that really, the first drive is what kind of crushed that line.
Right.
He had 20 something on the first possession they had, and then he had 40 at halftime, and it took till towards the end of the fourth quarter for him to go over on his line. So I was feeling good. If it weren't for that first drive, I think we would have been in a pretty okay spot, but it is what it is. However, we cashed a Wanna Parlay slip.
Absolutely. We cashed it. Yeah. And it was pretty easy. New Mexico last night couldn't have been easier. And then, the 49ers obviously did their job. So, yeah, that was pretty simple last night.
Yep. So that was a nice, easy, 5x, 10 into 50. We had people who put 100 on it, won 500 out of it. So again, if you guys are not on Wanna Parlay, notice this slip right here. There's no other DFS app where you could take a player to go under home runs, a NFL spread, and a college football spread, because no other app gives you those lines except for Wanna Parlay.
Right. You can't beat it. There's no reason to be on any other DFS app.
And now we're coming to you guys again with another entry in the 5X contest. So let's run through these. Our first leg is going to be Copper in the WNBA Finals. This starts tonight. We've got Copper going under 3.5 rebounds.
Yep. Line looks great. And then what? FanDuel's got it at 160 or something. And if we're beating the line on that, I love that play in general. And we need the player prop. This is the best player prop to add today. College football player props can be very iffy. And I think this is the way to go.
100%. Yeah. And as you guys can see, this line up top is the average odds, pretty much sticking in the minus 140s. Here is Pinnacle that dipped all the way down to 145 at one point, but FanDuel is at minus 161 right now. They've gone as low as 179. Two really sharp player prop books are basically saying this should be valued between minus 150 and minus 170. And we're taking advantage of that value there. So that's going to be leg one. Leg two, we're sticking with the WNBA. Aces money line. And I mean, look at this split on Aces minus 3.5 right now.
Yep, they're getting all the money, and that's not just because they're in Las Vegas. I mean, what's the line? 3.5.
Yep.
Yeah. So give us the money line. We're getting, yeah, absolutely. I really like this line, and we have a couple more plays from this game too. Some are max plays, some, yeah. So I love this play.
Yep. So, and Juan is giving us a good price on this as well. Like we're taking 2 lines to start out that are way higher valued on other books and way more juicy on other books. And Juan is giving us a good price. And then when we take that into our last pick, we've got New Mexico, San Jose State. to go over 58.5 total points, and another just great betting split on this. 40% of the bets, 67% of the money on the over right now.
Right, following the sharp money. I mean, we've been doing it the last couple of days, and we've been working with these slips. That line opened at 56.5. It keeps going up. I could see it going up even more. We're getting it at a good price. We're getting a good number and following the sharp money. Can't beat it.
Completely agree. It's a great way to look at it. So everybody, lock it in on Wanna Parlay. Use code TAKES for $250 on your 100% deposit match, and we're giving you a slip every single day. So you'll use all that up and make some profits off of that.
Absolutely.
So that's our Wanna slip. Let's get into our Novig play of the day. Back in the WNBA, we have the over 159.5 total points in this game.
Yep. So a lot of the books, their line right now is 161.5. That one opened at, I believe it was 157.5 or 158.5. But that's another one where the line just keeps coming down. And like if you're watching on Smart Better, that line's just tanking down. It's a good time to jump on it now.
Yep, and actually we can re-pull that one up again on Smart Better.
Yeah, it was in like the last hour. Every book shot down altogether.
Yep, nice little downtrend here. We can compare it to other books. Yeah, you see the average odds, you see FanDuel, Pinnacle dropping.
Yep, now's the time to jump on it.
What you want to see, and like you said, I mean, I would be surprised if this value is still there come tip off. So everybody on Novig, we locked it in at minus 123.
Right.
That might not be there by the time tip off's here. It might be in the 140s.
No, I think that's for sure. We're beating the closing line on a play like that.
And once again, same thing. We're going to bring you a Novig or ProfitX play every single day. They give you great prices on it. So, take advantage, use code TAKES. That's why we're partnered with them, because we get a great price and we love using them.
Absolutely. Yeah. You really do get a better price on Novig, ProfitX. Those two, you can always find a play in there that's the value is always there.
100%. And so those are, the picks we're giving out in the video. We, of course, as always, have 1 3-unit straight bet, 1 3-unit alt slip, mixing in college football WNBA tonight. So if you guys want those, again, you can get the VIP for $10 if you go to the monthly pass and use code TAKES. I mean, it's value that's not going to be there forever.
Yeah, it couldn't be more worth it. And, we're going to do all the legwork for you. You just got to sign up and log in and place the bets.
Yep, exactly. So join the challenge with us to find out, straight bets versus alt slips. I think there's realistic profit in both of them. We're going to see which one we can make more off of and make you more off of as well as this time goes on.
Absolutely. We might just do both all the time, months and months. If they're both working, why not? We'll never 100%. Stop doing it.
Nothing wrong with it if we're making more profits that way.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, it's nice short show today. We will be in for the weekend for you guys. We'll have an NFL slip come to you guys. So, stay tuned for that, but get these placed and let's ride today.
Let's do it.